Welcome back to another video on this channel. And that's a weird opening, I know. But in case you didn't notice, and I'm pretty sure some of you have not noticed it, this channel was gone for a day or more. It got hacked. I got hacked. I'll talk about it in this video. Yeah, it happened. Right now I'm recording this video on Wednesday afternoon, and I have no idea if I'm actually gonna post this on the channel, if I'll regain that access, or if I'm uploading it somewhere else. I have no idea, but I figured I'll make a video just in case, so it's ready to go if I can upload it anywhere. Hey, I'm Pascal from Orangepixel. Welcome to another video. Okay, so what happened is pretty partly stupid. I find myself stupid, but it happens to many people, and there are much bigger channels who had this same thing. Let me go through the steps. I got contacted by somebody who wanted to do a sponsorship for my channel, saying they were from Magic's music program. It exists, official program. They had an email that had me a little bit, I don't know, gut feeling. There's something weird, but we'll see. So I replied to them. There was a little weird feeling about it, but it also, on the other hand, it felt okay, and the replies that came back seemed legit. They had a media kit. Strangely, stupidly, this is the first step. It was a zip file with a password on it. That's very uncommon, very silly. Still nothing happened. I think from what I now read up on, they do it like that so that your virus scanner can also not access it and check it. In the zip file were just simple video files showing the program, showing the actual promotion videos from Magic. So they probably grabbed them from their website or took snapshots of certain videos they have up. So that all looked legit. But the weird thing is the contract thingy was a little weird file. And normally the contract should just be a document attached to an email. So that's the first time I replied to them, okay, I'm not gonna open this. Send me this contract or agreement or whatever and I'll look it over. I can do it for this and this amount. Looked all legit. They said, okay, let's go for it. But again, they didn't include this agreement. I don't know. I was very busy with other stuff. At some point I thought, well, let's just see what this file is, and that was the mistake, obviously. And at that point they probably grabbed my session cookies from my browser, which meant they had access to my Gmail account and my Orangepixel YouTube account. I have multiple accounts. They could not access my normal account that links everything, including my Android development and all that stuff. For that account I have two-step verification, so you need my phone to access it. I didn't notice these messages coming in because I was busy with a lot of things. So it took more than an hour before I started noticing that on my phone there was a message that someone was trying to get into my account. I obviously said, it's not me, don't do this. But on the account that I have linked to my YouTube, I did not have two-step verification. I know, stupid mistake. That's the first thing, or the second thing I did wrong. Clicking that file, just a moment of not taking care of it, a moment of not being aware of the issues and things and the weirdness and so many things going on this week. Those were just two stupid mistakes I made on my end. They got into my Orangepixel account. They then added their own email address to that Google account. Then they added their phone number for the two-step verification, which I should have done before. And then they kind of kicked my account, my email address out of that account, and they took it over. Luckily for me, it means they only got to my YouTube account. There's nothing, literally nothing else I do with that account. I don't use it for anything. They never got into my email because it's not a Gmail account. It's just literally the account I use to log into my YouTube studio. So all they could do was change the YouTube channel. They changed the name, I think. And they didn't do anything else. They could have removed all the videos. They could have, and I think in the Discord when I mentioned it, everybody was just waiting for some sort of crypto Orangepixel coin video going live or whatever. They didn't do anything with my channel. Probably because there was nothing to grab. Payments for YouTube AdSense still come to my Gmail account, and also I recently got paid out the 21st. So the next payout will be at least 3 weeks from now at the earliest. So there was nothing there. There was no money to grab. There was, I don't know, just a YouTube channel, and they grabbed that. So yeah, the YouTube channel was gone. I had no control over it. Trying to get access back to it, you try to go through all these Google forms and things, and they just don't have people working there. And all these forms, they just required me to enter my account, my email address. But that address was not linked to any Google account anymore, and still isn't right now. Still, I couldn't do anything. There is no support, there is no telephone number, there is no email address anywhere on the Google site. I finally found out that you can actually, and this is really shocking, you can contact the YouTube support through Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. That was literally the only direct contact I could create or could have with a human being. For a much better, more organized version of this hack, I'll put a link in the description to another video from somebody else. They went through the same exact thing as I did, and they were also pretty well with computers and tech savvy and all that. But just like this little tiny moment of not being focused enough, and they got you. And he went through it, but he recorded everything, all the steps, and interesting video. Go check that, it's in the description below. Anyway, I sent an email to Twitter, on Twitter to YouTube. They came back with me with a direct message. It was at, I think, 3 p.m. afternoon, my time. They would send me a Google form to quickly resolve it. That form didn't, quickly was not the word I would call it. I think it came in at about 7 or 8 p.m. So we're now 5 hours later. Finally got the form, entered all the information. At that point, I also think they took the channel offline, which is a good thing because that meant the hacker couldn't do anything with it either, so that was a sort of relief. I was kind of worried there would be weird videos popping up on the channel, or maybe removing a lot of my videos, but I kept watching at the video counter. I still had the same amount of videos on the channel, so it looks like they did nothing. Good thing. Right now, a day later, it's Wednesday, the channel is still offline. The form that Google gave me and the email instructions still require me to log into this Google account that doesn't exist anymore. So I can't do that, reply to them, and I hope they'll get back to me with another solution or something, because at least they identified that there was something wrong, and they noticed that it was indeed suddenly linked to a Russian email account. So they know something got hacked and something's wrong, and I'm sure we'll fix it. That's why this video is probably now online, although I have no idea if it's online on the right channel, or maybe I'm setting up a new channel with this video. That would be a very weird first video. Anyway, we're working on it. Of course, I also did not trust my computer after that time, after that moment. I started changing all my passwords. I completely reformatted and reinstalled my PC. It's a blank PC. I'm doing it right now. Still working on it because right now I can't work on my games. Almost have that up and running. All my tools are installed again freshly. So the upside of this, I have a very clean, fresh PC again. So I've been changing all my logins everywhere, passwords, make sure everything has two-step verification and all the extra authenticator and things switched on. My Steam, was kind of worried about that one, since that's where my payments come in, of course, and my money comes from, my PayPal, my, you name it, just everything that's very important. I had to go through everything. I had to make sure everything was cleaned up and was reset, so no passwords are the same anywhere. I'm still worried that maybe I missed something. Have I checked everything? Am I certain that there's nothing lingering anywhere? But I did all I could, and I ran various tools on it. Right now I can just hope I got all my bases covered. But for me, this is like the first in many years. And I know there are now people diving into the comments. Did you think about this? Did you look at that? Never do this, never do. I know I've been using computers for the best part of my life, like more than 30 years. I've also went through the whole startup of PCs, like when Windows was not a thing and viruses were there and hacks and illegal software and downloaded software, and even before downloaded software, just shared software on disks and floppies and whatever. I've been through the hell of how terrible it was back then. But still, doesn't matter how well prepared you are and how well aware you are of these things, it can happen, apparently. People in the Discord told me, like, look at this guy, look at Linus Tech, whatever. He's constantly working on PCs and all these things, and he still got hacked with a much bigger channel. It can happen to everybody, so that makes this like a little warning video, I guess. Even if you think you're safe and you got all your bases covered, just make sure you really have all your bases covered, I guess. It also meant I had a very short night, because my head was just mulling over everything. I actually created this video like 5 or 6 times during the night in my head, and it was a lot different than this setting and whatever I wanted to do. But yeah, my head was just way too active to get some good night's sleep. And then in the morning I quickly changed more passwords. Oh, I should have done this. Oh, Discord, I have to fix up my Discord and make sure they can't get in there. I have an extra Discord account as well, just in case my main account does weird things. I can still log in with my other account that's actually never on Discord, but is higher ranked than my normal account. So I have a lot of things covered, except my own stupidity at times, or just being too busy and too much things going on. A simple oversight, that's it. And I feel stupid, but it can happen. And I had a completely different video set up for now, but I'm pushing that to next week. That saves me a couple of days working on a video or coming up with a video, because this cost me at least 2 days. Just all the worrying I did when it happened yesterday on Tuesday, the whole PC setup thing I had to do today. I don't think I'm gonna do any work today or tomorrow. So yeah, a couple of days wasted by this. Luckily, it could have been a lot worse. I have not lost any money. I have not lost any important things so far. The link I put in the description below, that guy, what I read in the comments is that he actually a few weeks later got hacked again, or it was a tail hack of what happened before. So I am still, I'm not feeling safe yet for the next coming weeks. We'll see what happens, but I'm trying to cover all my bases. This doesn't happen to me often. This is the first time in 30 years that I have something like this happen to me. So yeah, the other side of this, the other person on the other end of this probably has more experience with these stupid, annoying things. Not sure why somebody would do it, but I'm also not a criminal in any way, so not sure why anybody would do any crime at all. Yeah, let's hope I got all my bases covered. And that's it for this week's video. As a keyword, just enter stupid in the comments below. I'm fine with that. If you have nothing else to mention, nothing else to add, or either hugs or stupid, I'm fine with both these keywords. And then I would like to see you next week in a normal video, and we continue doing weekly videos until the channel gets destroyed by an asteroid. That could happen. I don't think I have that base covered at all. Alright, thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Stay safe. Bye.